Hi YouTube, welcome. Today we're playing A Song of Sunlight. We're back. We're back after a whole week, maybe 2 week break from A Song of Sunlight. We're back to finish it. We were on oh, that's right, we gotta use... Yeah, we're at the start of chapter 2. And also, it sucks, I cut off the music. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. But we were at the start of chapter 2, so it's after the festival. Okay, I'm trying to see, what do I remember? It's after the festival. Aram didn't confess to Sachi. But he's definitely getting PTSD. He's getting like PTSD side effects. He's remembering like the dangers of the well. Which he's still keeping a secret. He's keeping it a secret from everybody. He's not telling anybody that he's going in the well and solo leveling by himself. Okay, actually, before I go, let me check. Because I do like doing the I like doing the main missions, or like the side missions. I mean, but I think I did them all last time. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what about upgrades? Are there any upgrades I could do now before I leave? Yeah, see, because I have 4 perfect medals. So this takes 2, this takes 2, this takes 1. Yeah, bro, my sword is so strong. Okay, so it takes 2,000. Alright, hold on, but then... I'm not late. Yo, no, you're right on time. You're actually right on time, Solstice. Ugh, I'm glad. Look, I'm glad you showed up before I went down into the well, because I was a little worried. I was like, man, I hope Solstice gets here in time. There he is. My boy. Yo, what's up? Thank God. Yeah, bro, like I just started. I literally just started like 2 minutes ago. Like I was trying to stall a little bit, but then I was like, man, like I kind of just want to play the game. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't wait any longer. I was like, the game is calling, you know? This is perfect. Perfect timing. Okay, but I'm trying to figure out whether I want to upgrade before I head down to the well. Because I think I did all the side missions already. And it's because I'm looking for, yeah, because where are they? It's the components. Okay, so one component gives me 100. Okay, and then the appendage gives me 200. Shard. Shards are 50, so that's 100, 200. And then 6 of those, so that's 1,200. So that means altogether 14. Yeah, that's not enough. I guess the upgrades will have to wait till next time. How y'all doing? It's a Monday. For me, it's like Monday morning, because I woke up kind of late. But, can't complain, you know? Still a little sleepy, still kind of shaking off the cobwebs, but we're here, you know? We're here, we're alive, we're streaming. Pretty good. It's pretty good. I am really excited to get back into A Song of Sunlight, because I hate leaving games unfinished. Especially when they're really interesting. Like when it's like a really, really interesting game with like interesting gameplay and an interesting story and a world. Like I want to know what happens next, yeah? So I'm glad that we're finally back. We're finally back, we're here, and we can finally start the ending of the story. Uh-oh. I shivered. There was always a draft coming from the well. From up here it seemed so small. The thought that the space was so vast that wind swept through it. A place with no sky, no sunlight. It was unnerving. I stared down the staircase, sitting by Tala, lost in thought. Eventually, he spoke. Those two from earlier today at the kiln. See, like, what's Tala gonna say? Like, what? They pointed at you. Do you know them? Are they your friends? Oh, that's right. I remember now. Okay, it's coming back to me. Right. So chapter 2 starts with the famine, because there's a famine going on, and my friends were in line. Oh man. Okay, I remember now. Yeah. Dude, it's getting okay. Yeah. Okay. So society is starting to crumble. People are starting to get hungry. They're starting to starve. So, do you know them? Are they your friends? I looked at Tala, unsure why he was asking. ... Yeah, I said, slowly. Tala nodded, looking off into the space. I've been thinking about it, he said. I know you've been lying to me about what's down there. Oh, shit! For weeks, I shifted my legs uneasily. But it doesn't really matter, I guess. I'm your accomplice in all this now. Realistically, there's no way I could tell anybody without implicating myself. There was a moment of silence. Yeah, for context, in case people still don't know yet, it's technically forbidden and illegal for us to go down into the well. Like, this is as far as we're supposed to get, because this is our post. But if we go, like deeper down, we're essentially dead. We're dead to society. So that's why he's keeping it a secret. Or I guess they both of them are keeping it a secret. Those friends of yours, are they in on this too? Have you told them? Immediately I caught his gaze. Told them? Why in God's name? Are you serious? I spat. No, of course I haven't. Nobody needs to know besides you and I. What will you do, Aram? He said softly. What will you do if they find out? Now I was irritated. Why would he even say something like that? What? I asked, raising my voice. Don't say that. Don't ever say that again. It won't happen. I wouldn't let it happen. I love committing crime in video games. I love committing crime in real life. My life is a crime. I'm an anchor baby. It is kind of crazy to think about. Like, technically my birth was a crime. Like, I wasn't supposed to be born here, but I was. And there's a whole bunch of motherfuckers who would seek. Whoa, Darius, they might hear you. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. It is what it is, I am an anchor baby. I love committing crimes in my dreams. What kind of crimes? Also, look, there he is. Look, happy birthday. Everybody wish Shadow a happy birthday. Oh, my head hurts. You good? That man is hungover. Yeah, but it's his birthday. His birthday's on 4/20. Wham. Nuking America? What? I just realized I didn't fast travel. The starving colony. Okay, so I need 600 for my next one. Let's travel. Here we are. Right, this guy. Scout Ancestor, you've returned. Yeah. Why are you still here? I told you. I have work to do. I won't move from this spot until I've finished. How long would that be? I don't know. I'll make a decision in another few decades, perhaps. That's a long time. Not for me. I live for centuries. Decades is nothing. Man, that'd be so dope. Like to live for so many years. He's got bandages, but I don't even use them. I'm trying to make like a mental inventory of what he has in case we ever need to come back and get stuff. He has red powder, white powder, wedding stone, the sickle, shield, channeled ring, which increases vitality by 2, and a bandage. Alright. Having a good one? It's fine. Blowing up all gas stations just because I like bombs? What? Not the gas stations, man. Not the gas stations. You know what that's gonna do to gas prices? Pretty good, thanks. I'm gonna get water and maybe food right real quick. BRB. Aight, Shadow. Yeah. Yeah, trying to blow up a gas station in this economy? Come on, man. ... What? Oh, because that's where I fell off the bridge. Right. Trauma. Wait, stagger attacks? Okay, repeated strikes on an enemy will occasionally cause them to stagger. When this occurs, the enemies will fall down and give Aram the opportunity to deal additional damage. Okay, just like Sekiro. Oh, repeatedly? Ooh. Okay, so there's no need to time your attacks. Just do it as fast as you can. See, this is why I like this game too, like the combat. Again, the combat, it's only like a few buttons. Only a few buttons, but it's just so... it's just so interesting. Alright, cool. Like, it's so clever how they do that. Alright, lower habitation. Alright, so this is new. Everybody look sharp. Look sharp, look alive. TK saying it doesn't matter if all of America is nuked. It does matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter? This does matter, man. It does matter. I don't know about you, but I want to live. I want to live. I want to fight. I want to survive. I want to get to the other side of this bullshit. You know what I mean? I want to get to the other side of this fucking bullshit, and I want to say, I lived. I'm still here. I'm still here, raging against the fucking bullshit. You know? I want to stand up for some shit that actually, really, really, truly matters. Not this fuck-ass bullshit that they're trying to serve to me and trying to tell me that matters. No. The shit that actually matters. I will not give in to nihilism. This is why I fight it. Fuck! Okay, still got it. Yeah. Still got it. Okay, but look, Ben? Who's Ben? Yo, sub chat. But you know what, TK? Like, I do get it. Like, I honestly, I do understand, like, the frustration, right? It's like you see all the bullshit in the world, and you think, man, like, what the fuck? Like, nothing matters. It's like it's all fucking bullshit. But it's like for me, it makes me realize, like, okay, like if all this is bullshit, then I gotta really, really, really stand up for the things that I believe matter the most to me. And not only do I have to stand up for them, I also have to, like, understand why they matter, you know? Like, I love these kinds of dystopian games, because in a dystopia, you're in a world where the rules and society is set up, and you kind of have to look at it and think, okay, you know, the pros and cons, yeah? It's like all the pros and cons. Like, you know, here are some pros, here are the cons. Like, you know, these things are good because of this, and that. These things are bad because of this, and that. But ultimately, I guess it kind of evens out and balances out. It wasn't that deep to me. I just like explosions. Alright. Okay, you're just the Joker. You're just the Joker. It's about sending... It's actually not. It's not even about the message. It's not about the money. It's not about the message. It's just about the explosions. Damn. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, this guy's fast. Oh. I was worried about my stamina. Wells Fargo? Alright, Jack, what's going on? Why are you just saying random ass shit? Like, you come in with the Ben? You come in with the Wells Fargo? What happened to hi? What happened to saying hi, hello, what's up? I don't know. Come on, think about it, man. Come on, bro. Just say hello. Just say, hey, what's up? Yo, what up, everybody? Why you gotta come in here with these cryptic ass fucking messages? Hi, hello, what's good? There you go. See, there you go. See, hello. Hello, Jad. What's up? What's good, man? Happy Monday. This component. What the fuck is that? Is that a chain? Does he have a fucking mace? I'm kind of scared. I don't know if I can take him. Alright, let's go, let's go. Shit. Fuck. Alright. Whew. Is Shadow here? I mean, he said he was gonna get some water real quick. Yeah, also sorry, yeah, Jet, yeah, the Automod thought that was a link, but I see your message, You said, I'm trying my best not to like you, not to like, you know, be like, hey guys, I'm done after my stream, now I'm gonna tell you about everything I did today. You know what? I appreciate that. I'm trying not to be like, hey guys, I'm back after another stream, now let me tell you everything about it. Yeah, exactly, because it's like, look, Jet, think about it, bro. Like, I'm happy for you, right? I'm happy for you. I'm glad that you're streaming. I'm glad that you got done streaming, but like, not every... You know, it's just like, the thing is, now I'm streaming, bro. See, you gotta understand, like, I'm streaming right now. I'm streaming, I'm playing a game. Right? Like, imagine if I show up to your stream and I'm like, yo, hey, Jad, really cool stream you got here. Okay, I'm about to go stream. Like... It's like, it's a nice, cute little stream you have here, Jad, but I'm about to stream now. And imagine I do that every time. Every time you start stream, I show up and I'm like, cool stream you got here, bro. Anyways, I'm about to go stream, so bye. Bye, I'm about to go stream. Bye. And like every single day, every single time you stream, I show up and I announce that I'm gonna start streaming. You see how that makes it seem like if I did that, then that proves that I don't give a fuck about you as a person. I just care about using you as a billboard to promote my streams. So that's the fine line. That is the fine line you have to walk, Jet. It's like, you're allowed to talk about your streaming, but if that's the only thing you talk about when you show up here, well, then that's basically like self-promo. So that's the fine line. That's the fine line. But also, what's up, Nakomi? Yo, Nakomi the homie. And also we got Shadow of Souls, the other Shadow. Ewo. The hell's that? Ewo? Huh? Are you like a DJ? Are you going? Ewo? I'm good. I'm hungry. Get some green powder. I'm trying my best not to get lost because, like, these caverns, they go on for days. Okay, that was close. I don't know if I was gonna make it. I should heal. Then consume. Other form of hello? Wait, is it really? Ewo? Never heard of that one. Also, Dyer, I just read your DM. I thought crack was only for drugs, dude. No, it's new. It's brand new. Yeah, now when you crack somebody, it means you're fucking them. It's like, I'm about to crack you. I'm about to crack you like a cupcake. I'm looking. Have y'all seen the new anime Witch Hat Atelier? I feel like I've heard about it, but no. Haven't seen it. Hope you find something good. Fuck yeah. Okay, Nakomi, you know about it? Oh, I mean, of course Nakomi knows about it. Nakomi is like the weeb. She's like the weebest weeb. Or she's like the community weeb, so she knows like all the animes. Quifre is so good looking. I've heard it's really good. I know, right? I'm watching it too, though. All right, there you go. Yeah, see, I feel like I've heard the name thrown around, but never really looked into it. I'm not a weeb. All right, then what would you call it, huh? What would you call it? Because from where I'm standing, I mean, you're basically a weeb. You know, from my perspective, from my point of view, from my POV, you're a weeb. Or you're at least a weebier than me. Broken copper straight sword. Wait, what? Is that like a weapon? All that remains of what was once a long straight blade made from copper, a little more than the hilt, though damage is still useful at short range. Oh. Okay, it's 2 times 10. It's 3 times 8. So that's 20, that's 24. I guess it's stronger than my dagger, but I don't even use my dagger. I mean, I rarely even use my spear. A connoisseur? Okay. Alright, my bad. And Nakomi's an anime connoisseur. She's a connoisseur. No, okay, this is awesome. Perfect. Alright, sick. Okay, this is perfect because I wanted to upgrade my sword. Alright, you know what? Okay, I have 5. I could actually upgrade everything. Okay, so we'll do the spear, do the shield, and then we'll save the last 2 for the sword. Alright, sick. Okay, this is gonna... Okay, I guess I can give myself one more. Yeah, definitely energy. Yo, hey, what's up, Boxman? Connoisseur, soon to be forced to weeb. Listen, Q phrase English VA is so good. It's fucking feigning. Okay, I mean, if it's feigning, I mean, that's your guy, right? You love feigning. Feinen's your person. Is that the name of the voice actor? No, I think Feinen from Genshin, no? I now have the Tamagotchi Life demo. Hell yeah. You know what that means? You gotta start making Yeah, you gotta start making everybody. I've been seeing, oh, for Star Rail. Okay, that's the one. See, look, I see, this is why I call you a weeb, by the way. I call you a weeb because you know more than I do. Like, it's like, I hear the names, but I forget the connections. Same company, though. Yeah. So that I do know. I do know that. I haven't met anyone yet. I haven't played Genshin, sadly. Yeah, so it wasn't Genshin, it's Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail. I know the little dude, the little furry dude with the hat, the little conductor dude. I've seen him. I don't know his name, but it's a cute little dude. Aren't they the same? JK. Pom Pom, that's his name. Pom Pom, yeah. Sharp iron weight. Whoa, what the hell? A heavy iron weight cruelly forged increases stagger damage for a few turns in battle. Oh, it's a consumable. Night 6 here. You guys see his fucking sword? He's got a big ass, like, guts style sword. Anyway, much love, Dara Harger stream. Thanks, Shadow of Souls SOS. Thank you. You too. Also have a good one. Take care. Yeah, like Solstice says, see ya. Take care. Enjoy your Monday. Enjoy. We'll be here. Watched episode 2 of the new season of Euphoria. I think it's more of a sort of critique of contemporary USA, though. It's weird. It's still a little about nothing, but def better than season 2 so far. I was talking about it earlier too, Oxman, because I watched it last night, and it's... Yeah, man, like, it's weird. It's weird, man. Like, I just... Like, it feels like a commentary on like content creator culture, and like you said, contemporary USA, and but the thing that's so unnerving about it, to me at least, is how shitty everybody is, right? Like, everyone is kind of like shitty and selfish and vain and pride and like toxic and just like, I don't know, kind of like a bit two-faced and like conniving and like, you know, just like kind of like overall shitty. Like, it's weird as hell. Like the mental games, like all the fucking mental games and dramatics, and it's like the lies and the manipulation, right? I don't know, man. Like, it left a bad taste in my mouth because it made me, like, lose faith in humanity, because I know it's just a show. It's just a show with, like, fictional characters, but I can imagine these fictional characters being based off of real life people, you know? It's true, it's like the boys comics. I think everyone's shitty except for Rue at this point. Yeah, but even then Rue herself has her own issues, right? It's like, like, shout out to Zendaya. Definitely, like, Zendaya, she's like, man, her acting chops. She's definitely like she's definitely someone you can root for. But even then, it's like, yeah, even then it's hard to feel sorry for her, because she kind of is, she is her own worst enemy. Like, whatever bullshit she faces, she essentially did to herself. So that's what makes it so complicated. Horiyama's definitely up there. Sao would be, I don't know, fave. Actually, I think there's so many goods. I just recently started Horimiya, Alicizzation's favorite arc. Yeah, choosing is hard. I haven't heard of Horima. I'll check it out. Thanks. Okay, I'm not a weeb. I'm an otaku. Yeah, otaku. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I think that's a better word. Otaku. Yeah, otaku. Also, Rain, thanks for the lurk. Ox saying, I mean, yeah, I guess. I just, like, I don't know. I will say, I like the cinematography. The cinematography is really well done. The pacing, the music, the costume designs. Like, I was really skeptical about Euphoria Season 3, with these first 2 episodes. Like, it's like they remind me of, like, why I liked Euphoria in the first place. But I think my issue is just with the characters themselves. Like, there's no character that I like anymore, you know? There's no character that I like, there's no character that I'm rooting for. I'm kind of just... I'm kind of just hoping that they all, I'm hoping that they all lose. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that they all face their karma. They all get like smacked in the face. Lexi's okay. Yeah, but where is she? Where is she, bro? Where is she? We haven't seen her. She showed up for what, like one scene? And then, bam, just nowhere to be seen. Like, because you're right, Lexi was the one character. She was the one character that was like the, she was like the, she was the moral observer. She was the moral observer, sort of seeing all the bullshit, and she was the one calling out all the bullshit. But now, where is she? Where is she? And again, that's why I think, like episode 2 especially, kind of made me lose faith in humanity, because I was like, man, like, is this us? This is us? This is humanity? Like, just greedy, selfish beings? Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. Half the cast is dead now. What, a Euphoria? I just want their downfall. Dire for some reason. It's because they piss me off, that's why. They piss me the fuck off. Like, you know when you see some shitty people and it's like, oh, karma will not be kind to you. Like, your karma. It's like, when all your truth, when all your lies come to light, when the truth is finally revealed, you're gonna face the consequences of your own actions. And when it does, I'll be there. I'll be there watching with popcorn saying, yes, finally. Finally, the world is seeing you for the shitty piece of shit you are. I was distracted because my phone was ringing. Bruh. Drugs? I'm scared of the season continuing without any character growth. Like fucking season 2. Exactly. Like if there's no character growth, then it's just meaningless. I've never seen Zendaya's Euphoria, but I heard it's adult or something. Oh yeah, it's very adult. Very, very, very adult. Lots of drugs, lots of sex. Maddie isn't that bad either. She... Yeah. I don't think Maddie is that bad, but like... She's not that bad, but she's still like... She's still conniving, you know? She's still conniving, she's still like opportunistic, she's still very like... You know, it's like she's not a shitty person, but if you gave her bait, if you put bait in front of her to be a shitty person, I feel like she would take it. She would take it. Like if you gave her a test to see, okay, Maddie, you know, here's this cupcake, don't eat this cupcake, and then you turn around, I feel like she'll take it. Unless it's like either she'll take it because she wants it, or she won't take it because she's proving that she's a good person, so that later she can take like a much bigger cake out of your fridge. You know what I mean? Like it's just hard to trust what her intentions are. Because even Nate said, "Oh, what does she want?" It's like, wait, oh, you were talking to my Maddie? What do you think she wants? What does she want? Right, the fact that was his first question, like, what does she want? And Cassie being so naive, she's like, she just wants to be my friend. And I guess she wants to help me, like, she wants to help me in my social media. Because, like, Cassie, bitch ass, oh my god, like, why? Fucking Cassie's bitch ass, dude, like, Dude, she's at a party and she's like, hey friend, come over here. Look at these photos of me. Like, I'm an adult baby. I'm dressed up as a baby. Isn't it so cool? Like, some people want me to wear a diaper. And it's like, why the fuck are you showing this off? Like, what? I just can't with her, man. I can't with her. It's just like, what the fuck? I know, right? I'm an adult baby, right? It's like, why are you showing this off? Like, right at a party? I'm just a baby. It's just like, like, why did you think this was cool? Like, she's showing it off like it's the coolest thing in the world. Like, whoa. And everyone's just looking at her like, what the fuck? Like, no, that's not cool. Like, that's... Like, at a party, too. At a party where her husband is trying to fundraise because he's losing money. He owes so much fucking money and he's pretending to be rich. Like, that's the other thing. Like, Nate pisses me off, too, because it's like, what the fuck, bro? I fucking hated Cassie. Me too, man. Me too. She has learned nothing. Like, no character development whatsoever. She hasn't learned anything. She sucks, bro. Yes, she does. I'm an adult baby. Who gonna put tits in my mouth? 7 consecutive streams. Thanks. She's so fucking stupid. Yeah. Yeah. She is, and that's why it's... Because she's so dumb and so naive, it's not right. She's an easy target. It is not right that Maddie, like, kind of like... Because that's what Maddie is doing, right? She's positioning herself to essentially exploit and take advantage of her. And I don't like that. I don't like that. As much as I like and respect Maddie, I know what her intentions are. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, at least Maddie reached something. She reached nothing. See, I don't like that framing either, though. It's not about reaching something. It's... Because I don't like that rat race, right? Like, that rat race of, like, oh, reaching stardom, reaching fame, reaching money, reaching power. Like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, that's... It's like the classic, I will say, what I love about this season is that, like, it is the classic, like, where are they now? You know, what have you done since high school, right? It's like everyone's like comparing. Everyone's drawing comparisons, saying, oh, well, you know, I started doing this. Oh, I started working here. I started working there. I started making this much money. I started making that much money. Oh, I work in this industry. I work in this business. It's like they're just trying to, like, show off. Like, show off and brag and say, oh, yeah, well, look at me. Look at me. Because, like when Maddie got dressed up to meet up with Cassie, the only reason she got dressed up is so she could show off. Like, it's vanity, it's pride. It's like, oh yeah, look at me, I'm still a bad bitch. I'm the same bad bitch from high school, except now I'm grown up. Like, she dolled herself up just so she can mog her. And then Maddie got Cassie drunk just so she could, like, get her to spill the beans. And Cassie being so fucking naive, she was just like blabbing. Just blabbing. But again, that's why the whole thing pisses me off. It's just shitty people being shitty, and it's like, it's like, I hate it. I fucking hate it. I just hate Cassie, so go ahead, Maddie. I think anyways, look at it. Okay, the mace is pretty dope. Armor break. Oh, see, that's good. The thing is, it's too low. Yeah, it would take a lot of metal to upgrade it at this point. Could be good. Cassie invited her, so Maddie could manage her though. Okay, BRB, Iodox, man. Yeah, and I will say that's why it is two-sided. It's like two-sided manipulation, two-sided two-sided toxicity. Just people using each other, and I think that's what I don't like about it. Like, that's the part that leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Like, it is not wholesome at all. Like, none of it is wholesome. None of it is real friendship. Like, it's just opportunistic, you know, using. Oh, exploitation. Yeah, that's the word. Exploitation. Opportunistic exploitation. Okay, we're getting a lot of good loot here. Y'all like old ladies arguing about the daily Turkish soap opera episode on TV? Hell yeah. The healthiest of relationships? Not. See, and that, I see, exactly. And that's kind of me, like, you know, call me a baby, but like, I like seeing wholesome relationships. I like seeing wholesome relationships, you know, sometimes, you know, like, after I watched Euphoria, I watched an episode of Young Sheldon, and I was like, yeah, like, this is family, you know, this is what it's supposed to be like, you know, like a nice, healthy sitcom comedy, you know, just like, yeah, you know, family, yeah. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just an idiot. LOL, sorry. What? Solstice unironically thought it was a question. I'm sorry. I thought you were being a smartass about my lacking grammar. Huh? Oh, because Emily said smartass? You got another sharp weight? Wait, what the hell? Wait, what was that? There was like a status thing that showed up. It's like a green eye. Okay, I want to beat these guys so I can see what's on the other side of this room. Actually, fuck it. Let's go. I swear, man, I say it every single time. Like, the combat is so simple, yet so engaging. It's, like, you never know. Okay, so it's a broken bridge. Maybe this stairs leading up. Okay, door. Alright, thoughts? Huh? Y'all like old ladies. Dire Def likes old ladies. I mean, he is old too, so... For Dire, anything less than an octogenarian is not ripe enough. Dire, thoughts? Quick time event, cookie clicker. Door! Yeah, door. Look, I fall in love with a person's soul. Their soul, their spirit, their character, their personality. Alright? I don't care if she's 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. You know, if she can make me laugh, if she can make me love, you know, if she can make me live a little bit, you know, she's the one. She the one. Alright? No discrimination. No, I love women. Women is women. I'm getting my ass wrecked. Ouch. Yeah, there we go. Woo! So much good loot. Good loot. 6 to 7 are old ladies. Up to you, reader's interpretation. Believe what you want. You know, this is pretty cool. It's like, okay, so Emily meets Solstice, Solstice meet Emily. I don't know if you guys have ever met before. I don't believe you guys have. I think this is the first time. Yeah. We have? Wait, really? I guess you guys rarely interact. But yeah, hey. This is weird for me because it's like the clashing of two worlds. It's like, you know, I imagine Emily as one entity and then, you know, Solstice as a different entity. I feel like I always get a taste of you guys like separately, but now I'm seeing you guys together. Dyer's like turning 50 or something. Age doesn't matter anymore at that point. Exactly. Like at some point it's like, bro, I'm an adult, you're an adult, we adults. Hollow Knight stream once, a couple of Minecraft streams. Ah, okay, gotcha. Hey, good shit. I like being able to bring people together, yeah? Yeah, it's one of the pleasures of being a streamer. I'm getting pretty good, hey. Yeah. Oxidized iron greatsword? Holy shit. A large heavy iron blade with excellent force and slashing power. The wear on the material, particularly the rust, however, is evident. Bro, it's the Guts sword. Guts. Great sword. Stamina costs 45. It's heavy. It's 11. Like my spear is 8. God damn. Okay, these stairs are blocked. Okay, there's the vengeful lead pendant. Loot. Delicious loot. A heavy lead pendant inscribed with fading writing. It reminds you of similar ritual pendants found in the settlement, formed and blessed by the Sunlight Maidens. However, what little you can make out of the writing seems more akin to a curse than a blessing. Vengeful lead pendant. Oh. Increases counterattack damage. This is an accessory. So I think now the door should be open. But before we go, nothing here. Yeah, nothing there. Anyway, I gotta go cook the dog and feed the rice. Good luck, enjoy. Yeah, like Solstice said, have fun! Have fun cooking the dog and feeding the rice. Sounds delicious. Cook it thoroughly. Exactly, exactly. I mean, unless you like it rare, you know, maybe, you don't know, maybe Emily likes it rare. Wait, what? Okay, so the mechanism wasn't for this door. Yeah, I like it a little rare. Hell, I like it a little cold. You know when, it's like when I'm making burgers and I bite into the burger and like there's still like a little cold part inside of the patty. I kind of like it. Get help. Yeah, I can't help it, man. It's like that rare juicy succulent meat. You know, it's delicious. It's delicious. But that's just me, you know, I'm a bit of an animal. Clearly there's something wrong with you, flea boy. Not the flea boy. Yeah, I'm not beating the allegations. I am an animal. A savage. Whoa! Tin alloy shield. Bro, we're just getting all the loot. A long, narrow metal shield crafted from a tin alloy. The shape seems ideal for parrying and deflecting attacks. I love the shape of it. It reminds me of a Hornet from Hollow Knight. That's why you're the best direwolf streamer. Yeah, I'm not just playing a character, you know. I'm not just playing the character of a direwolf. No, I am a direwolf. You know, I'm an animal. It's a savage, you know. I'll devour a fucking rotisserie chicken live on stream. Also, yeah, Hollow Knight mentioned. Okay, but is it better? Because the weight is medium, so it's slightly heavier. Okay, the counter boost. Okay, so that's what it gives. So it gives better counter boost. See, the thing is, I always miss those. I always miss the counter because it's like it happens so fast. And I'm guessing counter boost means like it increases damage, yeah? Were you saying when? When? Wait, when what? When? When? Huh? Oh? Oh, here it is. Okay. Let's go back up. Oh, rotisserie chicken. Oh, it was during the 24-hour camping stream that I did. Yeah. 24-hour camping stream. I woke up the next day and I had a rotisserie chicken for breakfast. You did? Crazy. Yeah. I mean, because it felt right. I was like, you know, we were out here camping. Even though I was like camping inside my room. Wow, what the fuck? Petrified bone. Oh, okay, I know who needs that. You live up to expectations. I'm trying my best. I try my best. Oh shit. Whew. Again, I love it. I'm gonna say it every single time, but it seems so simple, yet it's just so... It's fun. It's fun. Bro, because I swear, it's like one wrong move, one misstep, and you get fucked. So I always go non-verbal for those fights, because it's like, okay, focus. Like, the worst thing you can do in those moments is panic. But that reminds me, because I was looking through the Steam store, and I noticed that the same publishers, they had other games, and I was gonna ask you, Solstice, like, do you have any have you played any of their other games? Because I think if they have the similar like combat styles and like similar stories, or even like stories tied to the same universe, I'm kind of curious about them. Like seeing what they got. I haven't yet. If I get the chance, I'd like to. Yeah, same. Like I said, I'm really curious. I'm really curious, but I'm also kind of scared, right? I'm scared that I'm gonna invest time and energy, and then I'm gonna be disappointed. Yeah, but I still want to give it a shot, right? Like, there's no reason not to. Because you never know, right? You never know. Like, it could be a hidden gem. You give it a shot, you try it out, and then I end up really liking it. Okay, this is a dead end, so we gotta go back. I think I know where we gotta go. All the way back to the bottom. You're saying they definitely won't be as good as this in quality, but apparently the dev plans to make a remastered version in the future after A Song of Sunlight. Oh, see, and again, remastered versions, it's like, yes, because you're saying mostly the art, yeah, like updating the art and stuff, yes, like, I'm all for that. I am all for that, because I feel like we've had this conversation before, right, where it's like you get an idea for something, and you make it. It's a little sloppy, it's got some issues, it's got some problems, but then you go back, right? Like, once you learn more about your craft and your art and your skills level up, you go back, you remake it, and you make it you make it closer to the vision that you wanted for it. And it's beautiful. It's such a beautiful thing to see. Like, I'm a huge fan personally. In the center of a room was a strange device. It looked like a small enclosed room of sorts, protruding from the floor and stretching into the ceiling. The door was partially ajar, and I was able to see inside. There were several of what looked to be places for a person to sit, and on the back wall there was a large panel covered with strange symbols. What is this? Whatever this strange device was for, it seemed to be in terrible condition. Pieces of the enclosing wall had fallen away, exposing long metal threads, long metal threads, and other components I didn't recognize. The panel itself was also crumbling apart, pieces laying strewn across the small space. Getting even closer, I noticed a small inscription above the doorway. It was more of the writing I had previously seen in the well, the kind that was similar to my own. There were 2 words, and I didn't recognize either. I tried sounding them out quietly. Generation Elevator. Generation elevator? In front of the device was another panel, raised on a small platform. There were symbols I didn't recognize and what appeared to be a lever. What will happen if I pull it? I scanned the room, listening for the sound of ancestor footsteps echoing through the empty hallways above. Nothing. Letting my curiosity get the best of me, I stepped forward and pulled it back firmly. It gave easily with a resonating metallic click. A moment passed. Nothing happened. This device, it seems important. I can't just walk by it like so many other things I've seen down here. I can't afford to waste time anymore. With how things are progressing back home, people starving, I need a breakthrough. I don't like this, but I have someone I can ask. The librarian? The fine-air librarian? I found the scout in the exact place I'd left it, rifling through the pile of strange materials and components. Oh, this guy. Oh, right, the scout. Falls to his death, again! It hadn't moved an inch. I stood nearby, waiting expectantly for it to acknowledge me. A long moment passed by, but the scout never drew its focus from his work. Fine. I suppose I'll begin. I'm back. Yeah, but I like what you said. Ooh, what could this possibly be? Falls to his death. Again. Okay, but earlier you were saying, so it's going to be years for the rest of, A Song of Sunlight, though. Yeah, it's going to be years, ass. Hopefully, see, it sucks, but also, I think it'll be worth the wait. I think it'll be worth it. I have faith that it will be worth it. Like, I don't mind waiting if it's a good product. Like, because, like, what's the point of having something immediately if it's immediately dog shit, yeah? But anyways, and scene. I'm back. I have a question. Oh? Hello again, boy. Have you reconsidered my offer to study your physiology? No. Don't ask again. Yes. I found something below. It was like a small room with places for people to sit. It was called an elevator. What does that mean? Oh, I see. I see you found it as well. I've come across several just like it in my travels. According to my data, it seems the purpose of these elevators was, at one point, to carry large quantities of people at great distance. A great distance? Wait. So then, the people that were once here, is that how they left? I have no idea. Perhaps so. Damn it. It wasn't working. God above. That might have been exactly what I was looking for. Oh yes, that particular elevator appears to be completely non-functional. A shame I couldn't study it more. You said you've seen others. Indeed. That's it then. I just need to find one that's working. Where are the others? Tell me. I could give you coordinates. Something tells me you won't be able to make much use of them. You're right. I don't know what that means. Yes. May I return to work then? Yes. Wait, what? All right. What? Just like that? It's like, oh, I have the coordinates, but I mean, you don't know how to read coordinates, so I guess I won't tell you. What? Just lead me. We could team up. But you said, wait, we've known about the ancestors for how long and still haven't created a slurp for them? We're human. We're worse than that. Yeah. The goddamn ancesties. Those ancesties. Okay, my hands were shaking as I returned to the elevator. I tried throwing the lever a few more times. Nothing. I stepped inside and felt around for anything that might activate the device. Nothing. Damn. It's as the scout said. It's not working. But this is the first real lead I've had so far. I'll have to continue downwards and look for another. I've already come so far. there can't be much left to explore. If there are several others, at least one must be close by. Whew. Well, here we go. That's cool. Elevators. So there's elevators. The thing is, I think he's assuming that the elevators go up. But what if the elevators only go down? Right? See, because that's what he's looking for. He's looking for, like, other places, other lands where his people could, like, emigrate to. What if they go sideways? Exactly. Like, what if it just... What if they just lead you back to the beginning? Like, they don't go anywhere new. They just send you back. Oh, hell. What if they do loops? Loop-de-loops, like roller coasters. Okay, this is pretty spooky. It's just going straight down. It's dark. I don't see much. It's too quiet. It's dusty. I looked around, finding myself standing on a floor that seemed to stretch endlessly in all directions. The towers of the well I had been traversing for weeks stretched high above me. Is this the bottom? The lowest point? I suppose it had to end eventually. I found myself feeling somewhat relieved. I'll just keep walking. Boss music starts playing? Ah, hell no. Like boss music, and it's like a gigantic. Like a gigantic ancestor. Good luck. Oh, okay, come on. Don't scare me, man. Don't scare me. A hole? Falls to my death. Again. What is this? It looked to be a hole in the floor, broken open. There was a dim light coming from the opening. It can't be. Climb down? Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Yeah, sure, yeah, sure. Dude, I don't like how dark it is. Like, I get... like, dark, unknown dungeons. They give me the heebie-jeebies. Dude, also, what's that fear? What's that fear of, like, going, like, deep underground? It's like claustrophobia, but with, like, extra steps. You just messed up, Dyer. Now you gotta get the upside down ending. The upside down ending. The as above, so below. But it's like... Wait a minute. Okay, so there's more light here. Wait, it's getting brighter. Wait a minute. What the hell? This is... A sense of dread came over me. I rushed to the nearest window, looking out the vast space beyond. Long, crossing corridors stretched beyond sight below me. The look of these buildings, the material of the walls, is different than above. I felt my heart sink as I stared downwards, seeing a familiar, inky chasm of darkness swallowing the structures as they spiraled endlessly below. This space is entirely disconnected from the one I just left. It keeps going. The well. So, yeah, this is so fucky. It's so fucky because he thought he was at the bottom, only to discover that there's another layer. Yeah, also, welcome back, Oxman. Where? Hello? Good question. Probably at school. Hello, you here? No, you're probably not. He's probably at school. He's at school right now. His spring break ended yesterday. He's with his real friends now. Why is so deep? Good question. This horrible place. How deep does it really go? I slumped against the wall, taking deep breaths. My head was swimming with thoughts, overwhelming me. Focus. I need to find an elevator. That's all. Dude, I love it. I love these kinds of stories because it's not like the typical bullshit, like, you know, it's not typical horror where it's like, oh, ghost, demon, ghost. It's not typical sci-fi where it's like alien, technology, AI. It's like a third thing where it is like this dystopian, like dark fantasy sci-fi. It's like a good mixing of all these genres. It is just like, you know, it's like his own thing. I don't even know what to call it. It's got that level of mystery. I love it. I love it, man. It's like, I want to know more. I want to know more. Okay, we got a good bit. I feel like we might as well use it. Yeah. 900? Bro, my resistance is gonna be garbage. That's a risk I'm willing to take. Yeah, it's like sci-fi horror, but it's not exactly sci-fi. Like, there's... Or rather, it's not entirely sci-fi. Dune is sci-fi too? Wait, is it really? I guess I can see it. I don't know. Maybe my problem. Maybe I always I conflate, right? I conflate sci-fi with space. Like, oh, if it's sci-fi, it needs to be in space. But I guess there is sci-fi that doesn't necessarily like you know, go into space, like Earth sci-fi. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make is I'm loving this shit. Okay, I'm loving it. Okay, the mystery, the intrigue. I think that's enough for tonight. I need to clear my head if I'm going to move forward. This place, I'll tackle it another day. Because like Hunger Games, okay, think of Hunger Games. Is Hunger Games sci-fi? Okay, I noticed I can't fast travel from here, so do I have to... It's like manually go back. No, since there's no science element to it. Okay, then what about here then? Is there a science element to this world? I mean, because like we have archamancy. It's more like, it's like magic. We have like magic type shit, which makes me like, which makes me lean into like the more fantasy. Like, it's more fantastical than scientific. You literally have technological monsters, but how were they created? Were they created with science, or were they created with magic? You see what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, they're made of metal. They're made of like, they're like metal machines. But is that all it takes to like is that all you need to be sci-fi? Just, oh, metal monsters. I'm not gonna say anything because spoilers. You see, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's more to it, right? There's more to it. It's not. It's not. Anyways, deciding I was done for the night, I slowly began my climb back upwards the way I'd come. I tried to focus on what I learned. On the small hope I now had, finding one of the elevators. I tried to keep just that on my mind, and to ignore the creeping dread that I might spend years wandering the empty darkness, never fully grasping just how vast the well truly is. There's more to it. Canary. And that's all anyone wants to talk about, you know? Sorry, excuse me. Bless me. Bless my heart, bless my soul. Bye, gonna watch the movie. Good luck. You're saying, bro, Dune spice is also magic. So that's why I don't feel good just calling Dune sci-fi. Like, it's not just sci-fi, yeah? Like, not purely sci-fi. There's a bit of fantasy to it. I mean, Star Wars. Is Star Wars purely sci-fi? I don't think so. Of course, there's some sci-fi elements, but there's also some fantasy elements to it as well. It's like space fantasy. Anyways. They whine and moan about how small their ration is. And these are farmers and nurses. Not that it's a competition, but I'm a potter, for God's sake. My ration is as close to as low as it gets. I'm winning. It seems unfair, I think. I don't need as much as I get. And we use pottery daily. I don't see how... Oh, come on, Irem. I don't need the fake humility routine. We have thousands of vases and bowls already. And it's not like new ones are in hot demand right now. Yeah, imagine you're making all these bowls. But you're making all these bowls for what food? For what food? Just empty ass bowls. It's like, wow, gee, thanks. Okay, but I want a bowl. Good luck eating it. Yeah, you can eat your bowl. If you're hungry, just eat it. Okay, so Star Wars is both, isn't it? I've never seen it. You've never seen Star Wars? Bowls are pretty tasty. Yeah, you can taste the seasoning. The seasoning of the clay. But yeah, I think Star Wars is a bit both of like it's got like the sci-fi elements with like the fantasy elements. Like sci-fi, fantasy, set in space. And then there's the whole like Empire versus a rebel. So it kind of is like political in that sense. So not only is it sci-fi and fantasy, it is highly political. I mean, George Lucas has said oftentimes that that the premise for Star Wars was kind of inspired by the Vietnam War, or the rebels at least. Like the rebels were inspired by the Viet Cong of the Vietnam War. And I guess the Empire was inspired by like the U.S. Empire and their actions in Vietnam. And it's weird calling it a war, because was it really a war, or was it more just like an attempted invasion? Right? The U.S. was essentially attempting to invade Vietnam. You know, let's call it what it is. It was a meaningless, made-up fucking war, because the U.S. was just trying to invade Vietnam. Right, but Kanari says, my obligation is next to worthless. You and I both know that. Sorry. I, don't really... It's fine. Don't mention it. I just don't need you worrying about me or feeling sorry for me, okay? Prabha does enough of that for 10 people already. Prabha! Yeah, you're right. I understand. I won't. God above, when did I become such a charity case? Maybe when you broke your leg? I'm fine. Really. I know. Sorry to keep you up. Have a good night. Yeah, man, Kanari is interesting because he has like... Kanari is interesting because he does have a lot of problems. He's got a lot of problems, but like... He doesn't want people feeling sorry for him, or it's like, why? Like, why? Like, what's going on? Like, what's his thinking exactly? I just hope he's okay, you know? I hope he's coping well. You stole my joke? Oh, yeah, about his leg. You too. Alright, good night. Good night, Kanari. You're a real one, man. He's a real one for real. Suffering in silence. My boy. I knew things were bad. I knew they were only getting worse. I could tell Kanari was upset. But what can I say? Kanari and I have our unspoken rule of course. Yeah, the unspoken rule of Nothing too serious, nothing too personal. Even so, I'm not good with people. I'm not good at communicating my intentions. That much has become increasingly clear. This is between Qunari and Prava. Things like this have happened before. It always blows over. My best course of action is stay clear, like I have been, and do the only thing I can. Oh, man. Pat, there, Qunari. It will all be okay. Probably. Foreshadowing? Everybody dies. I mean, but it is tough, and the thing is, I can relate. I can relate to Aram a lot because it's really, really similar to like me and my brothers, right? I have 3 brothers, and also a sister. And like sometimes, and the thing is, like we're all adults now. Like we are all officially adults. We're not kids anymore. We're not like sharing, we're not sharing like the same living space. We kind of we're like in our own little circles, in our own little bubbles. Old. And it's like if I have issues, it's not my instinct to like to run to my siblings for help, to be like, oh, help me, I need this. Oh, help me, I need this. It's like I solve my own shit on my own, and then when I see my siblings, it's like I tell them, yeah, so this happened and I did this and I did that and I resolved it, and then bam, yeah, problem solved. It's like we trade stories of how I dealt with my shit, they dealt with their shit, and it's similar to the rules. Like nothing too personal, nothing too serious. Brother, I'm hungry. May I have some oats? I don't have any. My bad. Sorry, I have no oats. But I don't know what it is. Maybe I don't know if it's our personality or the way we were raised or whatever it is. But there is like, relationships of all kinds change over time. Yeah. But it's one of those things where it's like we don't have to like consistently rely and depend on each other for every little thing, right? We don't have to do that, but we also know that if shit ever hits the fan, we have each other's backs. Like when things are like really, 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 really tough, really rough, really, dare I say it, really... Then it's like we know, we know we can call on one another to help out. Good one, yeah. So that's what's got me wondering here. Like, okay, Aram, like when are you? Like when are things gonna get so bad that you like bring down this facade and you just say straight up like, hey, like I'm struggling, I'm suffering, like I need you. I need you with this. I'm gonna blow up. What happened? Yeah, what did happen? Because I think it is kind of tragic, like that sometimes we wait until it's... Like we wait until things get really, really, really bad before we think about reaching out. And I guess I have that worry that like, what if I wait too long and it's too late? Yeah. That day, like so many since the festival, my body had felt heavy, as if I were carrying with me a pallet of bricks or perhaps pulling along a vegetable cart. I felt something resting on my shoulders. Wait, that's it. Come to something like this. Wait, that's it? Come to something like this? We knelt together in the courtyard, addressed by the high wound bearers. The speaker shook his head, unsure what he could possibly say that would assuage us. It's a great shame. Just as when the Eshan announced the food shortage to the settlement, I knew already what was coming next. My father hadn't told me outright, but I'd put the pieces together on my own. Other wound bearers seemed to brace themselves. waiting for the heavy news to shackle their clear conscience like chains. But I was carrying already a weight so great that it bent me double and shorted my breath. I just wanted to get it over with. Each obligation has been assigned a specific reduced ration for the foreseeable future. More reductions? That is all any member of that obligation may eat in a day. The speaker paused, seeming almost reluctant to continue his explanation. Those of you who are otherwise available during the midday will be assigned to oversee each obligation's ration line. If any person attempts to take more than they are allowed, or steal from another's portion, he took a long breath. You will deter them with any necessary force. There was a low murmur as the implications of this order washed over the many wound bearers in the courtyard. I watched so many eyes dart to the weapons they were carrying. This order has come from the Eshan and will be in effect until the famine is considered to no longer present the island any danger. That is all. Tala was somewhere in that crowd, surely thinking about how and when he might be forced to turn his weapon against a hungry apprentice. But there was another set of eyes I was hoping to find. Finally, I saw my father in the crowd, looking grimly at the floor. I wanted him to look and see how the news didn't shake me. What the? To see that I wasn't the same coward who sat in the grass and watched as others died. He was ignoring me, of course. But it didn't matter. As everyone considered the instrument of killing they held at their side with newfound fear, I looked into my own and saw it for the tool it was. The tool that had given me the power to destroy the many obstacles in my path. The tool that would save us from this hunger. This perfect island of ours. Oh! I'm not so naive now to not see how fragile the lives we lead truly are. This crushing weight. This thing that I feel wrapped its hands around my neck and trying to suffocate me. This weight is proof of that. I'm a James Marriott? James Marriott, the singer? Singer? Rock star? YouTuber? Podcaster? Sick. Yippee, famine! Where's my frickin' food? 10 out of 10 parenting. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like, what happened to his dad? Like, I feel like there's something. I feel like the dad knows something that he's not saying. He's not saying, but is there something? Like, why ever since the promotion, he just folded, and became half the man he used to be. Like, this man. All right, look, since you guys mentioned it, I might as well. Yo, it looks just like him. Yeah. Sociable, optimistic, and passionate. Follows her instincts. Bubbly, outgoing, and pleasant to be around. Makes friends easily and finds a silver lining to any bad situation. Yeah, you nailed him. Nailed him. He just had a bad Monday. Nah, his dad, nah, bro. I feel like his dad is just, I don't know. He's on some fuck shit. Okay, but anyways, Tala and I walked side by side down the street. The midday meal was quickly approaching, and lines had already begun to form outside the many workshops of the settlement. The people, forming queues even before the food had been brought, held their heads low. They seemed tired, hungry, thin, I thought. Wound bearers like ourselves stood waiting by the lines to begin their grim work for another day, keeping deliberate distance between themselves and the people they would shortly police. Tala and myself quickly approached the kiln, where we would wait to do the same. I saw him watch the hungry people as we passed, turning his head rapidly, seeming distressed. God above. Things have gotten so much worse, he said, solemnly. I gave him a long look. Even compared to last week, he gestured to the lines of people in the street. This is horrible. I simply looked ahead. I said this would happen, Tala. You didn't listen to me. What the fuck? Why did he say that? You didn't listen, Tala. You didn't listen to me. I was walking up and down the line when I heard raised voices. Here it goes. It wasn't unusual to hear low chatter from the line as they waited for the ration, but one of the voices I recognized immediately. I turned and spotted Kanari somewhere. No! It's Kanari somewhere toward the middle of the line. No, Kanari, please, please, no. Prabha stood just behind him, looking over his shoulder with a somewhat nervous expression. Who was he talking to? I approached curiously, finally noticing the apprentice potter he was engaged with. The apprentice made an articulate gesture towards Kanari, saying something I couldn't quite make out. I came within earshot to hear the end of Kanari's reply. What is this, General Ed? Kanari chuckled. Heh. You walked off. I didn't cut you. The apprentice shook his head, his irritation evident. Like hell you didn't, he spat. That was my spot. I stepped out of line to get my bowl for a fucking minute. You weren't here at all. I saw you walk up and join your little girlfriend in line. Despite the anger in his voice, Kanari seemed amused. Oh, what will you ever do? What will you ever do? He said with biting sarcasm. You'll get your food a full 30 seconds later than you would have. Are you sure you won't starve to death? Fucking Kanari, dude. The apprentice took a step forward, his fist clenched. Kanari, Prophet chimed in, putting her hand on Kanari's arm. Please, just apologize and we'll move back. She began to push past Kanari, seemingly trying to put herself in between the two. But Kanari pushed her back with his free arm, keeping her behind himself. Fuck you, the apprentice spat, closer than before. I know everything we do at the kiln is all the big fucking joke to you, but believe it or not, whether or not I go hungry for the day is pretty damn important to me. So take something seriously for once in your life, and get out of my fucking way. Kanari seemed somewhat shaken, but the smirk never left his face. I picked up my pace, trying to get closer. After a long moment, Kanari spoke again. You know, it might be good for you to skip a few meals. Have you looked at your reflection recently? Yeah, you're right. That is classic. Classic Kanari. Break his leg so he knows what it's like. It all happened in an instant. The apprentice raised his fist and struck Kanari in the cheek, sending him to the ground. Kanari's cane struck the brick pavement with a ringing hollow sound and flew several feet, landing in a patch of grass. Kanari cried out, landing on his back. Prabha yelled out as well, immediately falling to her knees at his side. Instinct took over, and I sprinted towards the apprentice. Oh no! Tala beat me there, the tip of his spear pressing threateningly into the apprentice's stomach. Out of line. Out of line. Now, he said. Tala's tone was calm, but his gaze was ferocious. You've lost your ration for the day. The apprentice cursed and spat, storming off. This is fucking favoritism! Does anyone else see this? That cripple is their friend! This system is fucking corrupt all the way to the top! I mean, he's not completely wrong though, Everyone in the street stopped and stared at the commotion. And there I stood at the very center, my weapon raised. I looked at Kanari, feeling around for his cane and not able to stand. Prabha called my name, gesturing me over to help. I went. He kind of deserved that? You mean Kanari? Or this random guy? The sun had already begun to dip in the sky, and it cast long shadows across the storage room floor. Ow. Kanari winced as Prabha rubbed the compress against the dark bruise on his cheek. Both? See, that's what makes it complicated. It's a complicated situation. Everybody's hungry. Everyone's hungry. They're just trying to get through the day. It's like, you know, when you're already stressed out, your cortisol is high, you're hungry, you're starving, you're wondering when will this famine end? It's like any little thing, any little minor inconvenience will set you off. It'll just eat, smell, right? But the reason why this is so familiar to me is because the same thing happens in schools. The same thing happens in schools all over America. Like, the kids are stressed out. The kids are stressed out. They're not eating enough. They're not sleeping enough. They go home. They don't feel safe. And then they're forced to show up to school 8 hours a day and obey. Teachers being fuck-ass. Principals being fuck-ass. All their students being fuck-ass. And then we wonder why the students fight in America. Yeah, and it's not just America. It's everywhere. We wonder why the students fight in the hallways. And it's because there's a lot of stress. There's a lot of fucking stress. And shit don't seem fair. It's a lot of stress. It doesn't seem fair. Any little thing will set you off. And it's frustrating because it seems like it's all you can do. Like, you can't punch the system in the face. So what do? You punch some random guy in the face. Kanari winced as Prabha rubbed the compress against the dark bruise on his cheek. I'm sorry, she said softly. For what? Does that hurt? Oh. Kanari gave a faint smile. As a guy, I'm obligated to say no. But yeah, it hurts like hell. I smiled, glad to see that he was in good spirits. Prabha seemed like she wanted to say something, but didn't. Kanari continued. What a prick. Hitting a cripple is bad luck. I think I read that somewhere. I'm sorry. What for? I should have been there quicker. I could have broken it up. I can't say I'm not flattered that you two care so much for my well-being, but let's not be overly dramatic here. It's just a punch. I'll live. It's not like he broke my other leg. Then I'd really be in trouble. Fucking Kanari. Come on, listen. You got really lucky. Like, he's still... Why is he always making fucking jokes? You got really lucky. This is all you walked away with. Things could have really been so much worse. Yeah, maybe. For him. It may have looked like I was knocked on my ass. But let me tell you, I was preparing one hell of a counterattack. Kanari, I'm being serious. You were goading him on, saying all that stuff. Well, yeah. He was being an ass, so I know what he was doing. What I'm saying is that you can't just... Can't what? You can't just say whatever you want. Especially right now. With how things are going. Everyone is... They're on edge. They're not thinking straight. They're hungry. Yeah, I'm hungry too. Kanari, sometimes you say things without thinking and look what happened. So what, you want me to just roll over and let that guy walk all over me? I would have done something about it. I don't need you to protect me, Prabha. I'm fine. Don't step in like that again. Okay? I'm sorry. Bro, it's weird because it's like, what is the right thing to do in this situation? I walked briskly down the street trying to put some distance between myself and the kiln. I left in a hurry after we treated Kanari's injury. He didn't seem like he was in the mood to talk to me after what he'd said to Prabha. I was wondering where Tala had gone when I heard a voice call my name and the sound of footsteps rapidly approaching me. It's Prabha. I turned to see Prabha run up to me, pulling on my menage to get me to stop. Aram, wait, she said, out of breath. I think I know what she's going to say. She looked anxious. Prabha, I said, surprised. Is something wrong? Prabha looked over her shoulder as if waiting to see if anybody would come out of the kiln. Seeming satisfied, she looked back at me, letting go of my menage. I noticed she held her notebook in her offhand, fidgeting with it mindlessly. Aram, this can't go on, she began. Look at what happened today. Kanari's behavior is putting him in danger. Her expression grew weary. You wouldn't know this, but a lot of the older guys at the kiln, they don't like Kanari very much. I shifted uneasily. You know how it is. He's got a big personality. He's always stirring things up. But right now, with how things are, I'm afraid, Aram, that something like today will happen again. They're gonna murder his ass, dude. Oh, no. But this time, he won't just walk away with a bruise. They're gonna murder him, and then they're gonna cook him. They're gonna roast him. They're gonna eat him. I knew where the conversation was headed. I knew what Prava wanted from me. Please, you need to help me talk some sense into Kanari. If it comes from you, too, he might actually listen. I know how Kanari is. He doesn't need a lecture. It won't work. Putting myself in the middle of those two is the last thing I need right now. I try to think of what I could say that might pacify her. I smiled, recalling my usual response. Sure, Prava. You're right. I'll talk to him, don't worry. Lying, he's lying. He never does. He always... Same thing happened last time. He's like, yeah, I'll talk to him. Never fucking talk to him about it. It's the rule, right? Nothing too serious, nothing too personal. I'll talk to him, don't worry. Prava gave me a long look and her eyes narrowed. She doesn't believe him. You won't say anything, will you? You never do. She'd seen right through me. Immediately, I felt ashamed having been so insincere to her face. No, it's not like that, I began. I scrambled to think of something to say. The truth, then. I just don't think he needs... Prava took a step closer, her expression twisting in anger. I can't believe you, Aram. When your best friend is in danger, you really won't lift a finger to do anything about it? I took a step back. Hey, you're making a bigger deal out of this than it is, Prava? I said, somewhat defensive. Kanari's been in worse fights than this. Talking to him about it won't... Prava cut me off, venom in her voice. God's light. You're a bad friend. Do you know that? Not just to Kanari. Don't think I don't know you've been lying to me for years. All those times I've come to you, sick with worry over him. You never do a thing and lie to my face about it. I was stunned into silence by her tirade. Shocked and unsure what I could possibly say in response. A long moment passed in silence as Prava glared at me. Nothing to say, she spat. Fine then. Since we're worth so little of your time, I'll do it myself. With that... Oh, the sting. Exactly, compulsive liar. Somebody's a compulsive liar. Damn. With that, she turned away from me in an instant and marched back into the kiln. Her sudden anger had caught me completely off guard. I hadn't seen that side of her in a long time. I stood for a moment, wondering if I should go after her. But what would I say? I really made a mess of things. You're saying, I really like Aram as a protagonist because I hate him. You like him because you hate him? Yeah. I do hate him sometimes, but it's like, it's understandable. It's understandable, like, why he does the things he does. It's... Because it is one of those scenarios where it's like, of course he cares about Kanari, but he doesn't know how to care about him, you know? It's like he doesn't have the tools. He doesn't have the wisdom or the knowledge. He doesn't have the tact to be able to approach him and to have a meaningful conversation without it feeling like he's attacking him, you know? And this is something that I am very deeply aware of because, like, you know, because when I was like really like deep into my alcoholism, when I was like drinking, I resisted any form of intervention because Because first of all, I didn't want to stop drinking, and second of all, I never trusted the intentions of those who were coming to me and telling me to simply stop drinking, bro, stop drinking, and it's like, who are you? Who the fuck are you to tell me to stop drinking? It's like, you don't know me, you don't know my fucking life. It's like, you don't know what I'm going through, you don't know why I drink. It's easy, right? It's so easy for you to tell me to stop, but you don't know fucking shit. Sire, start drinking, JK. But it's like that. It's like there was no one in my life that knew what to say or how to say it. The only thing they could do is just watch. Just stand by and watch in horror as I, essentially, hurt myself over and over again. So I do get it. I get it. Like, he just simply doesn't know what to say to help Kanari, and he's afraid that if he tries something, it's only going to make things worse. So I don't hate Aram, and I don't hate Kanari. I think they're just guys. They're just guys doing their best to figure shit out. And that's the worst thing. Not the worst thing, but that is like the tricky thing about life. Is that sometimes you don't learn your lessons until after you've made your mistakes. He's not going back. I'm just doing the rounds to see if there's any other side missions. Yeah, see, here we go. Warrior Outpost. Ah, Aram. Good afternoon. ... Oh. Yeah. To you too. What's the matter? Nothing. It's just, been a while since someone's greeted me warmly like that. Yeah, well, I'm trying my best to keep my spirits high. I don't see any benefit in acting vicious. Not now when tensions are so high between obligations already. I see. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry to ask right now, but would you mind running upstairs and bringing me some letters I left there earlier? I'm sorting some now and I don't want to lose my place. Oh, sure, yeah. They're in a stack bound in red twine in one of the shelves. You can't miss it. I will say... So I just thought of this, because, like, he's asking me to go upstairs, and we're in the middle of a famine, and we're in the middle of a famine, right? We're in the middle of a famine, there's people hungry and starving, and those same people who are hungry and starving, they don't have the energy, right? They don't exactly have, like, the energy to go upstairs or to climb ladders, but for people like Aram, who have, like, decently portioned rations, I think it's really good for them to sort of step in and say, okay, like you're eating less, so don't worry. Like I'll pick up the slack. I'll run these errands for you. You want me to do your job? Okay, if you give me your food. Yeah, see, like I know you mean that as a joke, but it's like, but unironically, it is because you are eating less that I should work more. It is that balance. It's like you don't have the food, you don't have the energy. It's like, all right, like I do have the food, I do have the energy. I can step in and help you out here. Like it's fair. Like fair is fair. Okay, so we got the bound letters. Get some ceramic shards. Yeah, then we can go outside. Holy Messenger's Ring. What is this doing? Of the many tales recounted in the sacred texts, none are quite as mysterious as that of the Holy Messenger. With what little can be pieced together of the damaged manuscript, it is known at one time reverence existed for a divine being sent by and carrying the word of God such that it could be spread to his people. The true name of this being, however, has been lost to time. Wait, boost stamina recovery rate? Oh, yo, that's... Dude, we gotta keep Sachi's ring. Like, that's my girl. Right, so we'll put it there. You're saying Aram was probably one of the only people to help. Yeah. And that's good. Like, that's why when Prabha said that he's not doing anything, I don't think that was fair. Like, because he's not doing anything, you know? Like, he is doing something, but he's not being very honest about what he's doing. And that's why it seems like he's doing nothing. Thank you, Aram. You're always very dependable. Helping out even now. Rashim. Yes? About what you said a minute ago. I don't agree. Wound bearing in the couriers. We haven't had our rations cut much at all. So, it's easy for you and I to expect kindness from others. When people from other obligations treat me poorly, I don't think they're wrong for doing so. What are you saying? I'm saying that I think we deserve the scorn. Some of it, anyway. It's not like you or I decided on the rations, Aram. What have we done wrong? See, and that's what makes it so... It's like... It's privilege. This is privilege. It's privilege. Privilege, privilege, privilege. You have the privilege of having a clear conscience, but you are still in a better position than most. And that's why they will scorn you a little bit for it. Like, yeah, you didn't choose it. You didn't choose it, but yet here you are. You know? Sorry. I overstepped. Thanks again. It was a blessing. Hell. Oh. But that is the privilege. The privilege of saying, oh, well, I didn't choose. I didn't choose the rations. Like, why are you mad at me? I'm innocent. I'm just as innocent as you are. I just happen to have, like, a full ration. Hell. Like, you just can't be so naive about it, right? I love how Aram is self-aware about his privilege. Yeah, but Rashim, he's a bit naive. He's like, oh, well. I'm trying to remember which one of these alleys. Yeah, it was this one. Alright, nothing new though. But that's what it is. Like, at its core, in its essence, it is privilege. Privilege, privilege, privilege. And believe it or not, it is one of the reasons why, as a teacher, I was very aware, very self-aware of that privilege. Like, we're all forced to show up to the school, like, 8 hours a day and work, right? We're all here together, working. But I have the privilege of showing up as a teacher. I show up as a teacher to work. And what that means is I get paid. I get benefits. I have money. I have freedom. You know, I have a lot of freedoms that these students don't have. You know, these students, they don't get paid to go to school. You know, they're not getting health benefits from this. It's like they have to spend money to go to school, right? Their parents have to afford gas. Their parents have to afford food and clothes. And there was like rules about like backpacks. Oh, you need to have clear backpacks. Their parents have to buy those backpacks for them. And they're always the fucking cheap kind that fall apart. So you constantly have to buy a new one, like every semester, damn near. So I have the privilege of showing up and getting paid, and they have to suffer. They have to suffer this fucking bullshit. So that was something that I had to be like deeply aware of whenever I was talking to them. Whenever I was like talking to them and engaging with them, and whenever they'd be like really angry, they'd be in an angry, pissed off mood, or like they just weren't feeling it. I had to be conscious of that. I had to be like, okay, no, yeah, I understand. I understand. Like, this shit fucking sucks. Like, I have the privilege of getting paid to be here. Like, you guys are being forced to be here. And that's the other thing. It's like, if I hate this school, you know what I can do? I can just quit and go to a different school. Like, they're forced to stay at their home school. Like, like this is the school within their district. They have to go there. So imagine that. They don't even have the privilege of picking their schools. Alright, but it seems like there's no other missions. Ah, Aram, Master Die Maker, are you well? Oh, please, don't worry yourself over me, Aram. I've never had much of an appetite to begin with. But I worry about you more than myself. You must be famished, running about all day. Famished? Edits? I don't deserve to be. My ration was cut, yes. But compared to the others, it hardly changed at all. Worrying about me, it's a waste of time. Aram, none of this is fair. Perhaps your suffering is less than others, but it's suffering nonetheless. Even if you won't worry about yourself, I will. Thank you. Wisdom! Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, I'm hoping for some more side missions. Like, come on, I want to do stuff. I want to do stuff. I want to help people. Mission? Side mission? Dot, dot, dot. Leave me alone. Where's Sachi? I want to talk to my girlfriend. Wait, where's my mom? 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 Aram, I need to speak to you. Okay, Mom. What is it? I heard about the conversation you had with your father. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's right. So last time we spoke, we kind of had a major disagreement. That you insulted him and said hurtful things. Mom, wait. What were you thinking? Losing your temper like that. Mom, that's not how a wound bearer should conduct himself. It's disgraceful, Aram. Well, it's his fault. Aram, he's ignored me for weeks, Mom. Turned his back to me at every opportunity. My entire life, he's told me to conduct myself with integrity. To protect others. Aram, but he won't even do so himself. The way he treated Sachi. She needs protecting more than anyone else, Mom. What kind of wound bearer does something like that? It's so much more complicated than that, Aram. His arrangement with Sachi, it's arrangement? I can't believe this. Now you're defending him? Hi, Dar. Yo, what's up, MJ? Yo, yo, yo. Don't you care about her? Don't you care about her? Don't you love her? Of course I do. I love her as much as I love you. And so does he. I meant what I said. I won't take it back. He's a coward, Mom. I can't change how you feel. But don't ever say that about him again. He's the bravest man I've ever known. You have no idea what he's done. The things he's sacrificed for you and Sachi. When you speak ill of him, it hurts my heart. Is that what you want? Oh, Bro, the mom guilt tripping. Oh, ouch. But yeah, MJ, what's up, what's up? We're playing A Song of Sunlight. It's a visual novel with combat. Dystopian. It hits. It's hitting. It's hitting me in all the feels. Hitting me in all the feels. Rhea Ripley won the Women's World Championship. W. Big W to Rhea Ripley and her family. Shout out. Cheers, I'll drink to that. No. Please. Try and apologize. You must. It's the right thing to do. It is the right thing to do because she's right. Like, we don't know. We don't know what the fuck is going on behind the scenes. I mean, I said it earlier. Like, there's something happening. There's something he's hiding. There's something he's not telling me. Like, ever since the graduation. Yeah, ever since the graduation, something's been up. Boom, boom. Doo, doo, doo. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Anaya. Oh, sorry. I was just, it doesn't matter. Can I help you? Anaya, your ration. What is it? Aram, please. Let's not talk about it, okay? We can talk about anything else. I don't want to hear an apology or sympathy or whatever. Let's just pretend everything is normal. Okay. Sorry. What did I just say? With the apologies. Sorry. Sorry for apologizing. Anything for butter. Oy. By the way, Dyra, I have... Oh, what? Wait, was that one? I have enough. Okay, enough. I have enough space on my Tomodachi Life Island to make you, so I'm gonna do that after my dinner. I'm flattered. I'm flattered, and also, yeah. Yeah, I'm down. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I'm in. I'm all the way in. I'm invested. Yes. Yeah, whatever personal information you need about me, I'll offer it willingly. So she doesn't have much. Alright, I was actually hoping for a mission, because I love her side missions. Yeah, I think the librarian, she's one of my favorite, definitely one of my favorite characters. Alright, we have the bone!
Don't you disrespect me,
Yo.
you little punk!
Yo, hello, thanks for the,
Melting face emoji, 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 pensive face emoji, pensive face emoji, pensive face emoji, face with bags under eyes emoji, face with bags
face with bags under eyes emoji, face with bags under eyes emoji, face with bags under eyes emoji, foot emoji, hey. I felt that hello. Real melting face, pensive bags under eyes, foot. Yeah, but thanks for the 16 months. 16 months subscribed, currently on a 10-month streak. Damn. 16 months. That's our sweet 16. That was so inspiring. It wasn't inspiring. It was depressing. Apprentice Nursing Sita. Apprentice Nurse Sita. Oh. It's you again, Aram. Hello, Sita. Do you mind if, Could we still barter and maintain our arrangement? Oh, yes. It should still be okay. But, I know I should just go and ask. I know I should just go and ask myself, but is Prava all right? That's right, because she has a crush. She has a crush on Prava. I've heard the kiln was hit pretty hard by the rationing. They're managing. Is doomed. It's doomed Yuri. Doomed Yuri. Okay, yeah, but we have a petrified bone, so we can upgrade the wound kit. Oh, that's essentially our heals. And there we go. Cool, cool, cool. And that's it. That's it for now. Doomed Yuri? You've summoned me. I'm set. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of tragic because she is just like a side character. So she's a nurse. She's a nurse. She's kind of a side character. She upgrades our healing kit. But the thing is, she has a crush on a girl, Prava, but Prava has a crush on Kanari, and Kanari is my roommate slash best friend. So Prava likes Kanari, and Kanari likes Prava, but they're not official, yeah. They're doing the thing where it's like, no, we're just really, really good friends, but like, yeah, no romance. Oh my Shaylas! Right? So Sita is all like, she's constantly wondering like, oh, did Prava ever start dating that guy? Like, is she dating him? Is she happy? Is she good? Like, how is she? And it's like, damn, Sita, just go talk to her. Just go fucking talk to her. Tell her how you feel. But of course she won't. She won't, because Sita is all like, no, she doesn't like me. She don't like me. She's not into me. She likes Kanari. She's into Kanari. Where did I hear that before? What, my Shaylas? Oh, you know that. Oh, you mean like that relationship situation? Bro, it's everywhere. Haven't I told you already? Everybody likes somebody who likes somebody else, who likes somebody else, who likes somebody else, who likes somebody else. That's literally everyone. Everyone everywhere. Everyone is in love with someone who is in love with someone else, who is in love with someone else, who is in love with someone else. It's the same story. The same story. Like that's why it really is such a beautifully rare moment when it's two people who love each other. And that's why I believe like those moments should be celebrated. Because for the most part, everybody just wants someone who wants someone else, who wants someone else, who wants someone else. It's goddamn tragic. Simply tragic. Okay, but we need 2,000 to upgrade my sword. Might as well do that now. Yeah, it's not very new, not very original. It's just the same story over and over again. You know what? Let's do all these. Okay, so we're up to 700. We need a what, 2,000? So that's 500. Yeah, let's go ahead and do all these. And these are 200. So what for? Yeah. Sick. My life, X. And there's some people in love with their cars. See, because your car will never abandon you. Yeah, your car will never cheat on you. You didn't get what I meant. Whatever. Yeah, I guess I didn't. Lemao, that reminded me of when I was so down bad for this girl and she had a boyfriend. Yeah, see? Yeah, see, exactly. It's like, I'm in love with this girl, but she has a boyfriend. She has a boyfriend, she has a wife, or she has a husband and 5 kids and a hamster. I yearn. Iron. That's why it's doomed. You want somebody who wants somebody else. Okay, I have enough metals to Oh, wait, let me check. Okay, so we have 4 left, so that's 800. So that's just enough for the spear. And I think it is worth it because that's my secondary weapon. Maybe this is my shield though. Wait, you know what? Actually, I'm curious. Because I have, I'm pretty curious about the mace. Yeah, I feel like the armor break would be really useful. So if I try upgrading that... Dude, it's a lot. Because not only is it a lot of memory, it's perfect metals. Because I would need 2. 2 every time for every level. And just for the armor break? Bahaha, the hamster. Yeah, the hamster. Hopefully not. That'd be hell. Oh, you mean like AIs in cars? Yeah, it's already too late. You got the Teslas. There is actual AI cars, but they're still in development, and only a few really wealthy people own them. Oh yeah, I mean like AI chatbots. If you could talk to your car, that'd be awesome. That'd be scary. Done. Hi Rain. Hi Amy. I made Will. Wait, as in buyers or someone else? Will ne. Oh. Oh, hi, Mr. Moneybags. Where shall I drag you today? Taco Bell? Again? That's the 5th time this week. Do you not have anything better to spend your money? This is why your wife left you. Cars, if they had AI chatbots, bruh. Bro, imagine. Imagine they were like sassy as hell. Like, bro, imagine your car is like, that's the 5th time this week. You're gonna get, like, how about tomorrow we drive to the gym? It's like, bruh. It's like, I'm getting fat shamed by my car. Hey. Okay, I think, yeah, there's no other... Oh, wait a minute, I forgot to check. Hold on. So what, no rematch? Oh, it's you, Aaron. Sorry. We can't spar today. Oh, I see. I won't be staying for long anyway. I need to go and help my mom out. She's a clothier, so her ration was hit pretty hard. I don't want her lifting heavy boxes if she doesn't have to. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, yep. That's fair. Yep. It's no problem. I really wasn't expecting. Stop. Don't look at me like that. Some other time, okay? Let's leave it at that. Yeah. If you enter a taxi AI car but don't have money, it throws you off a cliff. Oy. Dude, you know, it's crazy. You know, I imagine, like, it will literally drive to the cliff, like, really, really fast, and then at the last minute, it'll swerve, like, psh, and then open the window, and also unlock the seatbelt at the same time. Like, it's just, like, one flawless movement. Like, open door, unlock seatbelt, and it's just, like, boom. Like, it literally, it flings you out of the car and off the cliff. It's like, service denied. Enjoy your flight. Like, sorry, insufficient funds. Time to end your life. Your subscription to Being Alive has now expired. Can't wait for the day, for real. Like, people getting executed by taxi AI cars. Wait, say that again? I won't. Actually, I have to go pee. I'll be back. Write that down. Write that down. Okay, see you then. Okay, also. Energetic, sociable, optimistic, and passionate, follows their instincts. Charmer, radiant and always on form. Their effortless style is admired by all, easily adapts to new situations. Yeah, I mean, he looks kind of bland, right? Isn't not many like distinguishing features. Yeah, but that's definitely him. That's Will. You're saying I'm gonna make Will and Jim talking about rods? Sounds perfect. Tala broke the silence first. We'd been sitting for almost half an hour before anything was said. I'd simply been looking at my feet, lost in thought. Hey, that friend of yours, Kanari. I looked up at him. His leg. What happened to it? Was he born that way? The image of Kanari sprawled out on the brick. Wait, well, Gotta hide my mouse. The image of Kanari sprawled out on the brick road, his cane lying out of reach as he flailed about, unable to stand. It was seared into my eyes, filling me with shame. Why wasn't I there faster? No, I said finally. I decided I wasn't in the mood for a conversation. I don't want to talk about it. Kala looked at me curiously, but finally shrugged and leaned back against the wall. Legs just break like that? Yeah, it was God. God smited him. I tried to clear my head, to push out the thoughts of Kanari. The shame I felt. The thought of the vast, new space I'd discovered below the floor. Find an elevator. That's it. Focus. Man, I gotta say, it is pretty crazy because it's like... Because keep in mind, like a reminder to everybody who's watching. Everybody back home is starving. And Aram is down here trying to look for a solution, look for an answer, when there is no guarantee that there is an answer, that there is a solution. Like, this really is just a Hail Mary. It's like a Hail Mary attempt to say, okay, it's a Hail Mary attempt to find something that could help people, like back home. But there is no guarantee that he will find anything. Like, he's been at this for weeks. For weeks and weeks and weeks, and it's like, you know... Like, all he's gotten are clues, like little clues, bits and pieces. Every 10 years, you have a 5% chance of your legs instantly fracturing with no ability to heal. Come on, this is basic human biology. Every 10 years? Oh, shit. What do you mean, no guarantee? God is guiding him. I guess that's faith, right? That's a funny little thing called faith. Another crossing, the small bridge. I stopped just short of the doorway next to the structure. Just to his left, a small post rose from the ground. It was decorated with strange symbols. A sign, maybe. There were 2 lines of text. Stratum 1345. Permitted gene purity 94.6%. What the hell? Permitted gene purity? Oh, this is more. It's greater than 94.6%. Gene purity? Lore? Yeah, this is... I don't have a single idea what it might mean. What the fuck? Permitted gene purity? How do they... What? What? At the far end of the room was a strange, hanging figure. I approached it carefully. It was unmoving, but I knew already not to trust that alone. Oh, it's another, Oh, yeah, I don't like the way it's hanging. Is it a scout? I hope it's a scout. Because I don't think I'm ready for a boss fight. Gotta be at least 94% British to eat tea and crumpets. Hell. It was unmoving, but I knew already not to trust that alone. As I finally came close enough to see it more clearly, I realized that it was indeed an ancestor. What I assumed to be its head was fixated on me. It followed my motions as I came near, rotating slightly so that it was always facing me. It was limp, and it almost seemed to be hanging from the ceiling. Hanging in front of a great sealed doorway. I stopped what I considered to be a safe distance away and observed. It doesn't seem to have any weapons. No arms or teeth. I took a careful step forward, and immediately it spoke. Yep, okay, so it's a scout. It's gotta be. This stratum has no record of your biometric identity. Present your gene identity card immediately. His voice echoed through the empty hall. It was both colder and more archaic than the scouts. Another one that can speak? If it's harmless, like that scout was, I might get more information. Oh! Bro, his design. I love this part. You can speak then, ancestor. Are you a soldier type? I am not. Terminal authority? What? I represent the terminal authority for this stratum. Present me with your gene identity card. I will ask this question 2 more times before I consider you uncooperative. Identity card? I don't have anything like that. I'm looking for humans. Humans that used to live here. Where did they go? Which type of human are you referring to? Present me with your gene identity card. I will ask this question 1 more time before I consider you uncooperative. I already told you, ancestor. I don't have what you're looking for, okay? Just never mind about the humans. An elevator. Do you know where the nearest one is? There is a single elevator located several dozen strata below this one. Present me with your gene identity card. Stop asking that. I can't help you, whatever it is you want. It's below here? Fine. Let me by and I'll be on my way. You are uncooperative. I will be taking your biometric data immediately. Uh-oh. Suddenly there was a blinding flash of light, and I covered my eyes instinctively. When I opened them again, I saw that the ancestor was much closer than before. He's all up in my face. It had extended his body so that his head was several inches from my own. I quickly stepped backwards. Immediately on edge. Are you looking for the humans with octopus arms or no skin humans? What the hell? Yeah, what does it mean, what kind of human? The purity of your the purity of your Archimantic genes. Archimantic genes? The purity of your Archimantic genes are under 3%, it said coldly. You are not qualified for access to even the lowest strata. Furthermore, you are not considered human under the law of partition. I felt my heart begin to race. What are you saying? I said, my instincts telling me I was in danger. There was a faint sound then. It sounded like metal scraping against stone. I heard it echo all around me as I reached for my weapon. The minimum acceptable gene purity of this stratum is over 94.6%, it continued, inching even closer. I took another slow step backward. You have committed the crime of trespassing above your permitted living area. Out of the corner of my eyes, I noticed motion. I tore my gaze to the side and saw long metal fingers wrapping around a nearby windowsill. I spun my head around and saw the same from the doorway at my back. Lithe metal limbs twisting through, wrapping around from outside the structure and scraping long indents into the stone walls with their blade-tipped fingers. My heart dropped and my stomach twisted as it dawned on me. I was completely surrounded. Your sentence, in accordance with the law of partition, is execution without trial. Without trial? The words barely registered. I looked side to side rapidly, watching ancestors crawl in from all the openings in the room. They carried weapons of various kinds, cables attached to the back of their heads that seemed to stretch out of sight. I swallowed hard. My hands were shaking. 3 ancestors, nearly double my standing height, now stood in the room surrounding me. The way I'd come was blocked. I have no choice. Is fight or die. Terminal Warden, Terminal Knight, Terminal Herald. Okay, here we go. This music is awesome. Fuck. No. Fuck. All right. Still alive. Where's he going? He just walked away? Get your ass over here. I missed it. Stay frosty. No, I'm gonna... Yeah. Shit. Fuck. Oh, hell. Ouch. Fuck. I'm fine. Don't panic. No panic. No! See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Shit gets intense. Yeah, I was doing pretty decent. I was doing pretty decently. I was just... I'm telling you, look, you miss a few. You miss a few, and then, like, you get kind of psyched out. It does psych you out a bit. Like, it kills the rhythm of it, and then... It's just downhill. It's just all downhill. But I can do it, though. It is doable. Very, very doable. I just gotta be faster. No! I got greedy. I got too greedy there. My health. Okay, yeah. Watch the health. Watch the health. Whew. Bro, I have no stamina. I guess he's running, but... Oh, shit, I should... Oh, yeah. Just... Hold on. Okay, heal. Let's finish him off. What? I missed it. What? Come on. Why am I so bad? There we go. Age, your birthday and age to make your me. Apologies. 1st of April, 1925. No, it's August 11th. August 11th, 1995. Have you made me? Ew. Ew, Rain, did you just self-promo? Are you self-promoing? Only 70 years off. Yeah, 70. Bro, it's intense. Okay, it's harder than it looks. I've known her longer than you, bitch. Damn, you got me. You got me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, but yeah. You got me. Will and Jim are now chasing each other around. Aw. Cute. Best friends. One round. Dude, what? My motherfucker, guys. Relax. It's my last heal. What is this? BRB and good luck. Thanks, Solstice. Thanks, Solstice. I can do it. I just gotta get better. I gotta get better at the dodging. I don't know, man. The timing just seems so finicky sometimes. It's like, I feel like I gotta hit it early. If I don't hit it early, I end up missing it. And also stamina, the stamina. Because it's a lot of stamina to dodge. So we have white powder. Okay, so when I run out of the wound kits, this is the fracture buildup. No, we need yeah, bandages and yeah, and then these are useless. Because we're also getting electrocuted. So what does the electrocution do to us? So that's for concussion, that's for laceration, and that's for fracture. There's nothing for electrocution. Stamina recovery is good. I like this one because the chance of hitting. We might, I might look. As much as I love my girl Sachi, we might have to switch rings. Oh wait, the festival necklace? Wait. So using combat items costs 0 stamina. Oh. No, honestly, I'd rather boost defense. Oh, wait, let's let's keep that for stamina recovery, and then here, defense. So we have defense, chance of missing, or enemies have a chance of missing, and then the boosted stamina recovery. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Dara, would you consider yourself more direct or polite? Direct. Yeah, definitely more direct. Like I mean, obviously it depends, but for the most part, en general, direct. You know, I like avoiding the superficial bullshit. Yeah. You know, yeah. Yeah. But why was you thinking about that? Because like I was thinking about it because like there are times when like yeah, like sometimes in certain scenarios where like I don't have like the, because you're saying obviously direct. Yeah, I'm obviously direct when I'm streaming, right? Like when I'm streaming, like in my streams, it's my stream, like I'm gonna be fucking direct. But in my personal life, sometimes like I avoid the hassle. Sometimes in my personal life, I'm kind of like, I could say something, I could do something, but like, it's not my responsibility. It's not my job. I'm gonna let it go. It's like, whatever, you know? Like, it doesn't matter as much to me in that moment, so I let it go. But here, obviously, on my stream, like, it's like, I have to be direct. So that's why I said it matters. It matters the context, the scenario, but in general, yeah, direct. Posted it in the Discord. Oh, I thought I was naked for a second. Yo, oh, I love the hair. Hot-blooded? Assertive and highly regarded. Trust their instincts and easily commands the respect of others? I'm flattered. I'm flattered. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's me. You nailed the eyebrows. Definitely nailed the eyebrows. The beard. I love the hair. Yeah, it's like medium hair. Medium length hair. That's actually, I want to grow it out. I'm in the process of growing it out. I want to have it like that. I want to bring my mullet back. I used to have a mullet. I love it.
That's quite a conundrum. I'd have to say, a large rod-sized coffee.
Right. It's just common sense. Everybody knows an absolutely humongous rod-sized coffee is the only way to go. Now I know I can trust you, James Marriott.
I like how he said his full name.
Sit here and wax
James
the
Marriott.
qualities of a massive rod-sized coffee for hours. Say, we should be friends.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Aw. Cute. Yeah, I love this though. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I recognize him. That's me. Okay, back to the boss fight. That was your regularly scheduled break. All right, here's an idea. What if I'm gonna try to go after the electrocution one first, because I don't know what that status effect does. We should get, yeah, let's take him out. He also seems to be more aggressive. Wrong way. Fine. There we go. Right, guard. Oh. Heal. Right, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, we got it. We got it. This is it. so close. Just hold on. Hold on. A little bit longer. Look, this is the last guy. Last guy. Just you and me. It's just us. Yeah. No, let's see, just to be safe. Oh. I'm so stressed. Bro, I can't even attack. My stamina's too low. Finally. We're all about to heal. We're too close. We're too close. I don't want to. No fuck ups. Oh. Oh. Seconds after the final ancestor went down, the echo of scraping mechanical hands and feet returned. I took rapid, shallow breaths, and the adrenaline of the fight still coursing through me. Tearing my eyes to the nearby window, I saw the distant shape of dozens of ancestors crawling along this outside of the buildings, rapidly approaching. Oh my god. Do not leave this room. You are to remain until your sentence is fulfilled. I heard the voice of the terminal authority behind me. Realizing this might be my only chance to run, I sprinted for the now clear doorway. Bro, I got 9,000 memory for that? Holy shit. I made it to the small exterior walkway behind the two buildings in the direction I'd come. My heart was beating out of my chest. But just as I began to dash across the short bridge, the sound of metal scraping against stone echoed above me. I whipped my head around and saw an ancestor perched atop the roof of the building just above the doorway, waiting in ambush. Dude, you guys can't see, but it's ominous. He's like right up here. Comprehending the incoming attack much too late, I tried in desperation to turn around and fully raise my shield. There was a rush of air, and my entire body erupted in pain. An ancestor had thrown itself from the roof directly at me, claws outstretched. Oh, that's so much blood. Its center of mass had narrowly missed my body as I turned to avoid it, which was the only thing that kept me from plummeting to my death off the side of the bridge. His blade-tipped fingers, however, had torn through my clothing, leaving deep gashes along my chest. My menage was ripped clean through, nearly coming apart. I came to my knees hard, an arc of crimson blood spraying from my torso and staining the ground. The ancestor fell rapidly, its torso shattering into pieces as it collided with the staircase dozens of feet below. I cried out. The pain was so great that I could barely keep my eyes open. But a voice in my head was screaming at me, my own voice. I need to keep running. There were dozens more like the three I barely managed to destroy seconds behind me. I need to run. Just run. Run. Now. In a daze, I managed to stand, holding one arm to the wounds on my chest, blood seeping from between my fingers and onto the ground. I felt dizzy. With every ounce of my strength I had, I continued my labored sprint back to the way I'd come. I ran, and I climbed, all the way while I bled. The sound of mechanical footsteps seemed to always be around the corner. I was certain that if I stopped running for even a second, they would catch me and carry out my sentence. So I kept running, and running, until at some point, I realized I'd made it back to the surface passageway. I listened, and the sound of my pursuers had faded. I prayed desperately that I had lost them. Dude, that was well done. That was yeah, that was intense. I struggled to the top of the staircase where Tala sat waiting and collapsed to my knees. Tala, I choked out. My heart raced, trying to think of what I could possibly say that would explain my current state. I clutched my chest tightly, blood still dripping from between my fingers. There's nothing. This isn't like that night before the festival. I can't walk this off. I'm going to die if I don't do anything about it right now. Tala got to his feet, his eyes widening in shock. Aram, he exclaimed, coming quickly to me. What in God's name? With my free hand, I reached into my bag and pulled out my wound kit, throwing it to the ground in front of me. It's not good, Tala. I managed. Yeah, no fucking shit, you're bleeding. I managed, my voice coming out choked. You have to help me. I've lost a lot of blood. But if you help me... Without another word, he scrambled to pick up my wound kit, reaching for his own as well. He dug through them both, pulling out the supply of gauze we carried. Aram, you need to show me the wound, he said, his voice grim. I lifted my arm and showed him the terrible state of my chest. Long, deep cuts ran across my pectorals from under my collarbone to just below my ribs. Oh, my shirt was torn to shreds. Tala went pale and began unwrapping the gauze. Aram, he said, fear in his voice. This won't be enough. Our field wound kits aren't meant for injuries like this. You need stitches and medicine. You need the hospice. He began wrapping the gauze around my chest. I cried out in pain. His words began to dawn on me. If I go to the hospice, it's over. I'll be exposed. Tala could corroborate whatever lie I could come up with. But they'd ask the other sentries too. Fuck. Not like this. Not yet. No. I managed, trying to hide the panic in my voice. I can't. They'll find out. They'll find out, Tala. Just then, another sickening thought occurred to me. My menage. It's in tatters. I managed to shrug it off my shoulders. My menage. It's ruined. They'll see it, Tala. I began hyperventilating. Just then, Tala finished another layer of gauze, which was already soaked through. Aram, he said, carefully. If you don't get real medical attention soon, you're going to die. Maybe it's time. Time you finally come clean. He put both his hands on my shoulders. Aram, this has gone on long enough, hasn't it? Please, you'll die. With the little strength I had, I shoved him off. Keep your voice down. They'll hear us. How could you even suggest that? If I'm God, all of this was for nothing? Aram, look at yourself. There's just no way we can handle this alone. You have to go to the hospice. Shut up. It hasn't come to that. Dude, is he insane? What the fuck? The pain, exhaustion, panic were taking hold of me. I've been through all of this. And he wants me to give it all up now? I felt my blood boil. You won't get a foot outside of the door before the sentries see your clothes. Yeah, how the fuck? How are you planning on hiding this exactly? Tala, switch menages with me. What? I'll wear yours. That'll never work. How will I explain the torn, bloody menage I'll be wearing? Make a new one? Archimancy. I'm not good enough. You have to do it, please. I'm not much better, Aram. An entire menage? I don't think I could even cut. You can't be. Fix mine then. Make a needle and thread. What the fuck? I don't care what you do. Just fucking help me. This is just insane. I shoved my torn, bloody menage into Tala's arms. He stared at it blankly as I came to my feet, shaking. Please, I begged, my voice no more than a whimper. After a long moment, finally, Tala nodded. He shrugged off his own menage and handed it to me. I did my best not to scream as I slowly put it around my shoulders, the motion sending waves of pain across my body. I'll try, Aram, he said, weakly. I'll try. And with that, I stumbled out into the night, leaving the 2 sentries in the garden behind without a single word. He just walked out of there. I heard them call out to me in confusion as I left as quickly as I could manage. But I ignored them. Instead, with every ounce of strength I had left, I went into the settlement and tried to think of a plan. No, this is just it's just think, Aram. Where can I get the things I need? Hospice? I tried my best to focus on just that. Not if I could even use my limited medical training to make use of whatever I managed to find. No, not find. Steal. I'll have to. As I walked briskly down the darkened street, I realized how many more peacekeepers were on patrol than usual. It's the famine. They're looking for anyone trying to steal food in the dead of night. Fuck. I quickly came into sight of the hospice itself. There were wound bearers outside the doorway. The hopelessness of the situation began to dawn on me. There's no way I could break in. Steal the things I need. Not in my condition. I moved on quickly, hiding in the shadow of the buildings whenever a peacekeeper drew near. The hospice would be the most heavily guarded. Maybe one of the other workshops. They must keep some medicine on hand. They have to. I picked up my pace, getting closer to the settlement's edge. A workshop would come in sight. And quickly I noticed guards. One after the next. All of them were guarded. Please. Not like this. Soon I was running. Running with all I could muster. Oh God above. The empty fields of the plantation quickly approached. There has to be one. Please. But before I even realized, I had left the settlement behind. Like, where is he going? It's just... The soundtrack is intense. I low-key passed out. What happened? It is intense. So I fought a boss. Well, it was 3 bosses. It was a boss that was 3 bosses. But I'm mortally injured. And I can't go to the hospital for help, because if I go to the hospital, they're gonna ask what happened. If I tell them what happened, they're gonna know I went down in the well. And if they know I went down in the well, well then I'm fucked. So he's running. He's running and running, looking for some kind of medical supplies in the dead of night. I realized that my pace had slowed to a walk. In my mind, I was running, but a walk was all my body could manage. So I walked along the dirt path, quietly sobbing. This is really it, isn't it? I have nowhere left to turn. You see the trail of blood he's leaving behind? Nothing I can do. A structure came into sight. It was a small shed, one used by the plantation to store tools. I stared at it. I couldn't accomplish anything. I'm worthless. Completely worthless. Tears rolled off my chin and fell into the dirt, mixing with the blood. Suddenly I was very tired. The only thing on my mind was finding somewhere to lie down. This shed. I'll go inside and lie down. I'll close my eyes and... I reached for the curtain, drawing it aside. Aram? It's Prabha. My entire body froze. Slowly I turned around, and the sight of the person behind me made my blood go cold. Standing there was Prabha. "What are you?" she began, but slowly her eyes grew wide in shock as she saw me. Palace Minaj was doing a little to obscure my torn and bloody clothing with my arm lifted. Quickly I tried to drop it and obscure my body. But Prabha took a step forward and caught my arm. "Oh my God," she said, going pale. What happened to you?" The exhaustion came in a sudden wave and I felt light on my feet. I fell to my side and into the shed, landing hard on a pile of baskets. "Ouch!" I cried in pain. Prabha rushed inside after me, gasping in horror as she saw the state I was in. Aram, she screamed. What happened? It's over. It was nothing. I sputtered out. It's just a scratch. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'm okay. I'm all right. Even hearing the words from my own mouth, I was ashamed. The lengths I'm going to keep this secret is going to kill me. Aram, Prava's voice was severe. Tell me what happened to you right now. I shook my head weakly. No, man. Nothing. It's nothing, I swear. I just fell. I fell. Nothing, I managed. Prava stood deathly still, staring me down. Aram, if you don't tell me what happened, I'm going to bring Kanari here right now. I'll bring Sachi too. No! I swallowed hard. No, not my crush. She can't see me like this. She's gonna think less of me. Fuck! No! Perhaps if there had been any other threat, but not that. Somehow she knew the only thing that would force my hand in this situation. Sachi can't know. I have to say it. Dude, the way the music cuts out, suddenly I was talking. It's just so sudden. I don't remember what I had planned to tell her. But as soon as I began, I couldn't stop. Everything. That day I'd seen Rayosh and Kian die. How I'd gone after Tala into the well. And hadn't stopped going back. Night after night. I'd wandered aimlessly. Tearing through ancestors. That. And how I'd find myself in a terrible situation. One that nearly cost my life on the spot. The fact that the menage I was wearing wasn't my own. And how I'd arrived in my present condition. Bleeding out in a shed. Alone. After I'd stopped, Prava went quiet for a long time. Prava, I said eventually. Please. You have to. Help me. And suddenly, Prava sprung into action. Quickly helping me take off Tala's menage, she examined the state of my gauze and shook her head. See, this is, look, I knew it. Prava, she's not gonna turn her back on him. Dude, she spent years dealing with Kanari's BS. She's hopping to it. There was a soft glow of indigo light, and after a moment, she was holding fresh new bandages in her hand. Putting them aside, Prava turned and quickly ran off, leaving me alone in the shed. She returned several minutes later, carrying a bundle of medical supplies under her menage. Where did you... I began to choke out before she cut me off. The kiln, she said, quietly. I told the peacekeepers I left my mother's precious necklace inside. I lied. We keep a small supply of medicine on hand for accidents. It's nothing like what they have at the hospice, but... Prava began to undress my wound, and I had to struggle not to cry. The motion brought tears to my eyes. She uncapped a small ceramic jar and held it over me. This is gonna hurt. Quickly upturning the jar, she poured what I assumed to be an antiseptic across my chest. I screamed and felt my body convulse involuntarily. Prava put her hands on me firmly to keep me still. She brought out another small jar, which she motioned for me to drink. But the pain... She couldn't do that first? It's okay, Alright, maybe I deserve that. I gulped it down and almost immediately began to feel my senses dull. Still, the pain was nearly unbearable. I found myself mesmerized as Prava carefully and deliberately treated my injury. She pulled the needle and thread from her bundle and went to work stitching my wound. I washed her hands closely, so delicately weaving the needle in and out of my skin as if it were effortless. I couldn't help but stare at her offhand, which she made use of. Even despite missing 2 of her fingers. Oh yeah, that's right, yeah! My head felt fuzzy. How do you, I asked, know how to do this? Prava shook her head, continuing the pace of her work without missing a beat. Aram, she said. You didn't forget, did you? My obligation was medicine. Before she lost her fingers? With my wound cleaned, stitched, and rebandaged, I finally felt my adrenaline begin to subside. I was breathing easier, sitting upright against the wall. Prava came to her feet, cleaning her hands, and looked down at me. The silence was deafening. I told her everything. What happens now? Help me understand, she said finally. Every night for weeks, you've been using your post as sentry as cover. Cover so that you can sneak into the well. I nodded slowly. Why? Her voice was eerily calm. I remember trying to explain it to Tala. What will it matter if I tell her my reasons? She won't believe me. There were people, I began, carefully. Humans that lived in the well, maybe a long time ago. There was a famine. Just like ours. Thousands died. Prava narrowed her eyes. I kept talking. But at some point they left. And they went somewhere better. Somewhere without hunger. Without ancestors. I sat up straight and looked at her with conviction. A better world, Prava. I gestured with my hand inarticulately, but the pain in my chest caused me to immediately regret it. I've been following their trail, trying to find it, to end this famine. I trailed off. Prava simply stared at me. Then, after a moment, she spoke. So then, you've really seen it? Been inside that place? With all those buildings and empty rooms, going on and on as far as you can see. Time seemed to slow down. I felt the chill go over my entire body. Wait. What? Why would she... Wait, does she know? How could she know? Wait, is he saying, wait, I didn't tell you about the... Wait, I didn't say anything about buildings. Prava, I sputtered out, trying to keep my voice calm. I didn't say anything about what it looked like. How do you know that? Right, for real, for real. Holy shit. Bro, what the fuck is going on? Like, I need to pause. I need to pause because, like, what the fuck? You know what this is? This is a thriller. It's like a thriller. It's like just when you think you know what the fuck is going on, bam, something happens. Bam, something happens. Like, how do you know that? Prava froze. Her eyes darted around. It's just rumors, Aram, she said. Rumors? Low-key, I haven't been paying attention to the story much from when this started, but it seems interesting. No, it is. It is. Like, I also underestimated this game, like, when I first started, because I was thinking, like, oh, like, visual novel? Whatever. But the combat is really engaging. And also the pacing of the story, and, like, the characters are so... They're honestly really, really well fleshed out. And my only criticism is, like, the art style. It's not a bad art style, but it gets to a point where, like, everybody kind of looks the same to me. But definitely the story. The story carries so hard. Like, I'm invested. Like, there's a reason I wanted to come back and finish this. Because, like, I want to know what happens. It's just rumors, Arams. It's just rumors, Aram, she said. I hear a lot of them. Can that really be it? Just rumors? Yo, we're getting raided. Yo, hey. Yo, what's up, Lunar? Lunar the cutie, Cora the wolf, dog raid. Wee woo. Gotta hit him with a... Oh, woo. Yo, what's up? Yeah, hey, Rain. Hey, Lunar. Oh, yeah, exactly. Oh. That's my dog sister over there. But yeah, you chose a crazy, crazy, crazy time to raid. Like, shit is getting intense. We're playing a Song of Sunlight. It's like a visual novel. The main character is like bleeding to death. And we're just getting crazy reveals. Crazy, crazy, crazy reveals right now. Yeah, but a huge shout out to Luna the Cutie. As always, 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 always. I appreciate the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, cool. So you're doing ranked in Apex for like 5.5 hours? Sick shit? Yeah. Did you, so 5.5 hours, but did you rank up? Did you rank up? Yes or no? Were you ranking up or ranking down? What's the final verdict? Was it productive? No. But soon? Yeah, soon. Trust, bro. Trust. Soon. Then Rain said, I swear James has played the maracas like 600 times. Oi. Oi. But okay, look, we gotta get back into it. Thank you for the raid. I'm glad you had fun at Apex regardless. But I'm telling you, shit is getting real. It's getting fucking real. Her eyes darted around. It's just rumors, Aram. She said, I hear them a lot. Can that really be it? Just rumors. How would anyone know what the well looks like? Prava considered me for a moment. Suddenly, her calm demeanor seemed to break. And it looked like something occurred to her. Aram, she said, her voice severe. You've broken the island's law. What will they do to you if they find out? I grimaced and shook my head. She's a part of this now. She's in on it. Will she want me to turn myself in? I need to get out ahead of it. I've already given you my reasons, Prava. I'm doing this for everyone. I'm not putting anyone else in danger. It's just me. So, I swallowed hard. Please, Prava. You can't tell anyone. Not Kanari. Not Sachi. I didn't want you or anyone else to know. I stopped and let my words hang. After an agonizingly long moment, Prava tilted her head and broke the silence. Okay, she said, a sudden calm overtaking her tone. I'll keep your secret, Aram. Immediately, I felt relief wash over me. Bro. My brain is mush, I'm gonna go eat. Alright, good night. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Good night, Lunar. Good night. Oh. Tungsten ballsack. Oi. Dude really just said head empty, no thoughts, and he's playing maracas again. Really? That was all it took? After being certain that everything I'd worked so hard for had fallen apart completely, the hope that I would be able to proceed with my mission was returning to me. But, she continued, it won't be free. Prava, I said, timidly. I realized then how little of her I could actually see. She was a silhouette, the light of the stars casting her face in shadow. I heard only her voice, and it was a voice I'd never heard her use before. Maybe this is selfish, but I suppose I honestly don't care what it is you've been doing down there. I don't care who you're doing it for or why. I care about one thing, Aram. One person. Him. Kanari. I love him, Aram. I love him so much that I would die for him. So we'll make a deal. I'll keep your secret. I'll even continue to treat your wound. And I won't say anything about what happened tonight either. But in exchange, when I ask you to do something for me, You listen to me. When I ask you to talk to Kanari, you do exactly as I say. You don't ask questions. I was almost too stunned to speak. I opened my mouth to respond, but she kept talking. And if you refuse, well, you can imagine, Aram. My heart was pounding. I wasn't sure I recognized this person standing over me. The cold way she spoke, the malice in her tone. Is this really Prava? She's joking, right? Joking? That's it. It must be a joke. Prava, stop messing around, I started. She raised her hand to silence me. The words caught in my throat. Are we clear, she said, her voice like ice water. I tried to think of something, anything I could say. In this situation, she has all the leverage, all the power. She could find the nearest peacekeeper and turn me over in minutes. Would she do that? Strangely, I thought then about the terminal ancestors. That feeling of being surrounded, trapped. The knowledge that if I made a single mistake, I would die. Even with that terrible memory so fresh in my mind, I'd never felt more helpless than I did in front of Prava in that moment. As the girl I'd known for more than a decade held a secret over my head that could ruin my life, I nodded terrified and said nothing more. Holy shit. Can we time out Rain? Whoa! For suggesting that we time out Rain, you get timed out. Banned. Save game. Okay, look, let's save and quit because I am hungry. I'm hungry. Okay, that's a good place. That's a good place to take a little lunch break. Oh, damn. Me too, honestly. Yeah, let's eat. Holy shit, that was... Dude, that escalated. Like, that's, again, what I love about this series is the pacing. It has amazing, amazing pacing. It's like, there'll be moments where it's like, oh, peaceful, pretty peaceful, pretty standard, pretty chill. And then wham, the story just comes rushing in and it's like, this happens and then that happens and bam, 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 boom. And it's like, oh, fuck. And then again, moments of peace, where it's like peace, steady, the calm before the storm. And then again, bam, 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 bam. So we just got whammed. We just got whammed hella hard. Whew.